hire somebody who is good at something and can learn how to do something else, equally well, then that's the kind of person you want. Because no matter where you put them and how they grow and develop, they will always be useful. It's important to find people that have that willingness and that drive to learn and take on more responsibility and get better at something.
So we're on the corner of the plant where we've got all our DEF fluid and off-road diesel for all of our tractors, the loaders, the excavators, everything else like that. We've got our liquid AC, which is what actually makes the asphalt black. That's imported by a big tanker truck that we have, and it's sucked in through there and it loads up those. Those each have dials on them where we can tell how full or empty they are. This is where we have lime. That's where the lime gets inserted into the asphalt. Most jobs actually call for lime in the material. It's something that strengthens the asphalt once it's hardened.
To furthermore inspect that is the ingredients we use, just like y'all cook at home. This is how we make asphalt. Got to use lime, got to use tar. That's our super glue, okay? That's our paint, that's what colors our mix. And that's what makes your roads look beautiful in the state of Georgia.
The final product that comes through all this, that's where it all gets stored. So you got silo 1, silo 2, silo 3. So if you're running, we can run up to 3 different mixes, not at the same time, but run up one silo. Each silo holds around 200 tons roughly. So you can put 200 tons of binder up, 200 tons of topping up, and then 200 tons of base up. And you can load out your base, load out your binder, then load out your topping.
If you look, there's a conveyor that goes straight up there to the flagpole, right? Then there's more chains that go directly like a T. And then there's 1, 2, and 3 that they go drop in, and the computer system will tell it which way to go. If you're wondering how the drivers communicate and know which silo to go under or know when it's their turn for that company to load out, there's CB radios inserted in all the trucks and in our plant. And there's a channel on the gate, if not the scale house, that tells you what channel we're running. So that way we can communicate with our drivers. If they're hauling stockpile, they need to dump in the 67s, they need to dump in 89s. If they got sand, we got to tell them, okay, you're going to go right here.
So this is the final process conveyor feeding system that we have in our plant. This is where you really get to see what it costs to fire up a plant. At the beginning of the process of making the asphalt, this little spout right here will be opened, and the plant operator is going to watch his material come through this big heating drum that's mixing everything together, and it's going to come out there, but it's going to drop out right here in a loader bucket or just on the ground until you get that nice black looking material. And you'll see probably around 1 loader bucket full, if not a little less or more, worth of all that virgin material and all that material we just crushed. You get to see all that go to waste right there. And that's why it's not often you find a plant that'll start up for 1 load of asphalt or half a load or 1 ton, because of what it truly costs to start a plant up. You've got waste to start and cut off.
So, and to carry on from this chute, once the material is good and it is dark and it is black, we like to bring it up to the silos, and depending on which material we're running, it'll go into silo 1, 2, or 3. Truck drivers will pick up and it'll dump out into the trucks.
Right here is where the asphalt gets dumped into the truck. The truck driver pulls up right here, tells them what company and what crew they're running for. The scale house guy will tell them which silo to pull up, and these air actuated levers will open up and dump the asphalt inside the truck, pull up a little bit. Most dual tandem trucks get 2 dumps. And then once it's ready, they blow that big loud air horn underneath there, and that'll tell the truck to go ahead and exit off the scale and get their ticket and bring it to us.
And if you look a little closer into detail, we've got cameras at each silo, so we can tell if we got that truck pulled up enough. If his tailgate's locked, you can see that little gap of light right there. So it's just protocol for us. If they hit something, we know, we didn't do that, because after a long day's worth of work, a lot of stuff can happen. So we like to keep everybody accountable and just keep our safeness aware.
Because if they get to a job and they dump out and there's 2 bucketfuls of millings in there, they're gonna call the plant and say, hey, you sent me bad asphalt. we're gonna go on the camera. 9 times out of 10, that guy didn't dump out his trash from the job and he just went and got loaded with asphalt. So it's almost a security for us too, in our quality of asphalt.
We try to catch it as we see it. Everybody misses stuff every once in a while, but we try to stay on top of that.